everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Should You Buy It? Alright, now I know there's a lot of Deadpool merchandise out there right now, like, tons. So I'm gonna go over some of the stuff and tell you whether you should buy it or not. In every episode, I'm gonna go over one past item and one present item. Today, I'm going to be talking about Deadpool Classic Volume 1 and Deadpool 900. Just came out a couple weeks ago. But this isn't to say everything that I review will always be Deadpool related. For the most part, yes it will. But if I run into something that's truly spectacular and I think you need to read, I'll mention it on here. Or if I read something that I think is truly repugnant, I'll put that on here as well. But for the most part, this will be a screening process for the newer and older Deadpool fans on whether or not they should spend their money on stuff. So alright, to start off, we have Deadpool Classics, Volume 1. Now Deadpool Classics contains some of the earliest comics with Deadpool in it. His first two minis, The Circle Chase and Sins of the Past, that was his X-Men crossover. And also it has Deadpool, his first ongoing, number 1, that was written by Joe Kelly. Basically, if you want to know what got Deadpool to the place where he is today, where they started flushing him out, this is the first time you see him trying to better himself, or you see anything about his origins, or anything. Yeah, I'd suggest picking this book up. It's a really good read. Sins of the Past is one of his best story arcs ever. The Circle Chase has a lot of really interesting parts to it, too. But it's definitely the weaker of the two minis. Then they have Joe Kelly's first issue, which it's pretty long and it's pretty entertaining, so I'd highly recommend picking that up. So, should you buy it?
Yes.
Alright, and on to Deadpool 900. Now, I don't know how Deadpool's gotten to 900 issues. He hasn't even been in 900 appearances, which I think is absolutely hysterical. Because I, for one thing, hate the jumping numbers thing. So I was coming into this comic very, very excited to see what this book had to offer, because I already thought the cover itself was hilarious. So I'm reading each of the stories. There's like 5 or 6 stories in it, and they're all truly remarkable. This comic is an epic fangasm for me, because you have a story by Joe Kelly. It's also drawn by Rob Liefeld. I mean, Liefeld's artwork is hit and miss, but it's pretty good in this book. A story by Mike Benson. That was that was actually my favorite of the stories. I thought it was the most interesting. And then a couple other writers that did a really good job too. Like, at least all of the stories are entertaining, but most of the stories have more than one level to them that I really liked.
Yes! Yes!
That's 2 positive reviews. If you want to see Deadpool's origin start to get flushed out a little and see his character start to develop, I would highly recommend picking up Deadpool Classic Volume 1. If you want a really good time with a lot of really interesting and funny stories, definitely pick up Deadpool 900. If you haven't picked it up yet and you're a fan of the character, what are you waiting for? It's like $4. Go do it. Alright, thanks.